Hey folks, welcome to the floor of Photokina 2016. This is the first video we're doing on the floor, and with what's been going on in the last few years, no big surprise. We're looking at a drone, but this one they're saying is not just the drone. This is the GoPro Karma. Let's open it up and have a look. Okay folks, so please jump over to Granger.com. Make sure you sign up to the mailing list. All through Photokina, we'll be sending out a list at the end of the day, letting you know all the things we've seen with my write-up of the day and sharing links to all the videos we create. So look, the last 2 or 3 years, there must have been hundreds of different drones announced on the market, including some ones that have features like this, but this one from GoPro looks really polished. This is a special foldable kit. They call it the Karma. And there's a couple of things that really separate this one out from some other ones. Now, first of all, that's what it means by folding. That, and then you pop your camera in and you're pretty much ready to go. One thing to note on this, it's not that light. It looks like it's gonna be crazy light, but it's not that light, but it's still getting 20 minutes of flight time. And given the range that they have out there at the moment, that's at least mid-range through the flight times you're getting. Now, cool thing about this one, it comes with a handheld stabilizer as well, so you can actually pop the GoPro out of this one. It looks like they're connecting via a USB-C connector in there, simple twist to lock mechanism, and then pop it into this guy, and then you've got the walking around gimbal. We'll take a look at that on the next display. But then this little contraption is the actual remote control. So popping it open, really simple. You've just got, can I actually turn this one on? May not be charged, so you don't start flying something around on the floor. I know it is. So you've got your different controls like you have on all of them. So it'll be for turning the quadcopter around and up and down and forward and back and all those controls. But you've also got touchscreen to be able to control where it's going, and that gives you a live feed of what's going on. So that's pretty great. One of the downsides I found when using drones in the past was having to then get all different kits to make it give you a live view stream of what you're seeing at the same time. There we go, it's just starting to load up now. Okay, so this is a 3-axis gimbal stabilization, and again, I think it's pretty sweet that it comes with the unit here to be able to walk around with it. My assistant has brought his own one along that he's using with the GoPro for the show, and it's a nice, it crosses off the Osmo and the quadcopter they offer, right? All in one package. These things always freak me out. It kind of reminds me of Wall-E or something. I feel like as soon as the eye makes contact with me, I feel like it must be smarter than me. But it all, it works really easily. Switch it off. And I think I can do it. It's easy enough. I won't even break it. Just unlock it, slide this out, and then you can see USB-C here. So USB-C connector, great thing about that, they're double-sided and they seem much less likely to get damaged, and it'll only go in the one way anyway, so clicks back in, locks down, switch on. 1, 2, 3, there we go, and it's ready to go again. So that's all part of the kit, depending on whether you already own a camera or you get one as part of the kit. Okay, so in terms of setting up, it seems to be you just fold these 4 arms out, then these are the landing feet, and that's it. Little praying mantis is ready to go. Pop your camera on, just like that. And to pack it away, and back in the box. So on top of the 20-minute flight time, this thing's got a stated maximum speed of 54 kilometers an hour, which is kind of frighteningly fast. The Hero 5 is waterproof without needing to add a housing, and it has stabilization on top of the 3-axis gimbal stabilization that this actual unit has itself. Okay, in terms of price, this one's coming in at $799 for the kit without a camera, and the kit includes this case, backpack, for you to actually carry it around. So everything you need basically, which again is such a nice difference. When I got my one in the past, when I wanted to have a FPV, the first person view of the video, I needed to buy a separate kit for that and bodge it up myself and make the thing up. If you wanted to then have the handheld thing, you'd need to buy a separate one. This is all in one, including the bag. Pretty nice. And if you already own one of the cameras, this will use the GoPro Hero Black 4. You can just plug that one straight in, but it also works with their two new, the Session and the 5 Black, which are both doing 4K at 30 frames a second. And if you buy them as part of a kit with this, you save $100 off their retail price. So check their price, add that less 100, and then that's the kit price to get it as a part of this one. You can check them out. Well, for all of the products we're talking about at the floor here at Photokina, we'll pop a direct link where you can check them out on the manufacturer's website, and on a link where you can pre-order them or order them if they're already available. As I said, this one coming with all the parts you need is really nice. And one really interesting thing, which must be the downfall of most drone flyers, is literally the downfall when you crash them. Now this one actually has an optional Karma Care, I think they're calling it, which is a 2-year extended warranty plan that gives you coverage for accidental damage. You'll need to check the specifics of that. I can't imagine it's just going to give you unlimited rights to run it into trees as much as you want, but that is an extra charge service like Apple Care. So you need to actually enroll in that and pay an additional amount when you buy the drone, and then you get the extra, I think it's 2 years accidental damage care. So yeah, that's our first video for Photokina on the floor 2016. Please do give us a like, share this around with anyone who's into quadcopter photography, and we'll see you very shortly with more stuff from the floor of Photokina.